I pulled myself away from UFO 50 to record this, because otherwise I would have spent another few hours playing Onion Delivery. It's actually quite fun once you get the hang of it. I'm really into UFO 50 again now. I guess I just needed a break. I was stuck with a few games that I was struggling to fully complete. I wasn't having as much fun. So I went and played The Wonderful 101 for the first time, and some other things. I don't know if I mentioned that. Before, I was referencing the game based on all the knowledge I had of it, because I'd been paying attention to it ever since it came out on the Wii U. I just didn't think I'd be able to comfortably play it. And now I was finally motivated to do so for a bunch of reasons. Thought I was all good, and then a cough came on. Am I still recording? Okay. Excuse me. One thing I want to correct from the previous video, the achievement for the deflect parry isn't 10, but 8 in a row without getting hit. Not a big deal, but still worth saying. And also I should use this spell. I forget if it carries enemies along with it, or if it pierces through them, or what. Now, what area do I want to do this time? Oh, what do you have to say, Chervil? Why are there so many people up here anyway? Don't they know it's dangerous? I believe most villagers who already lived in Haricot and survived the Rising just tended to remain, acclimating to the new surroundings as best they could. Though there does seem to be a large number of foreigners lately, I suppose the answer to that is tourism. Flying islands aren't exactly something the rest of the world usually sees. Never thought about that. I was really young when they rose, so I guess this is just normal to me. Indeed, in the first few years after they rose, there was a blight of tourists from all across the mainland, but now I imagine it is quite expensive considering the church controls access to the sky. Tell me about it. Had to sneak onto a cargo ship just to get up here. And finally the intro of the game makes sense! Sheesh, why did it take that long for that to be said? Oh my, I'm sure they didn't like that. Nah, they didn't. I have to say, I think I brought this up before. I don't remember. I think plot is more important than lore in most games. Because after all, in playing the game, you're engaging with what's happening in the present, usually. At least I can't think of many games where there's wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey shenanigans going on. It would definitely be a lot of work in a game if you had to play as 6 different characters in different periods of time that are only vaguely related to each other. But I guess there is something like Vanillaware's, crap, what was it called? Like one of their newest fantasy action RPGs. Odin Sphere, right. I do know about that game. I like Vanillaware just fine. But even there, the characters, what am I trying to say? They're in the same time period. They're interacting with each other and everything. So it's like, if I was playing the backstory to a game, maybe I would care more, but when the backstory is only there to try and explain the world such as it is, even if the plot that I'm actually playing out in the present isn't engaging, like I would say Vernal wanting to kill her dad, who was apparently trying to do something with unreality that I think still isn't clear. Alstra Amiria said that he's also enamored by the illusions in unreality, so I guess we can extrapolate from that, but reading into a single line a single character says shouldn't be where most of the deeper aspects of the story come from, I think. And while I'm saying all of this, I still can't make up my mind on where to go next. Could I do the mushroom place? Should I just get that out of the way now? Fungal Ruins. I don't think there's anything I'm really looking for the most part. I could go and buy the taunt attacks. Sure, what the heck. Also, I forgot, since this is a town, should probably make it green. That's how I do things. Yeah, that's the same dialogue. For some reason that guy looked different to me. I guess I just forgot that he was wearing glasses. Yeah, towns don't have maps. They don't really need them. Right, this is where the shopkeeper was. I forget when I found this shopkeeper. I think it took me a while. I just looked everywhere else for some stuff, and it just didn't occur to me to go over here. I did the same thing in Hollow Knight when I played it for the first time, and I missed the nailsmith. That was fun. No, it wasn't. I'm only mentioning that because I know that Silk Song finally has a release date, and my feed is going to be flooded with it if people won't shut up about it for the next 10 years, at least. No offense, but it's like, I get it, the game is popular, I'm already aware of its existence. If I haven't played it yet, I just don't care that much. You know? Yeah, I'll use Decisive Strike. In fact, let me play around with it right now. There's a dummy over here. Maybe that's why it's there. Although it was hidden, which I don't really get. Please move out into a more comfortable area. So what was it with... Oh wait, I have to equip Decisive Strike, right? I again forgot that that's how it works. The fights were easy, but I still just don't think I'm going to utilize Time Step much, if at all. So, I think Decisive Strike's going to matter more. Now, what was it? Pressing the attack button at a specific time during a taunt activates a powerful attack depending on the direction held. It's a whole new moveset. So, that was up. Kinda cool. Kinda fun. I remember breaking the cages of the Reapers with that. Is neutral one as well? Yeah, it's that. What about down? Huh. But is there a slow effect happening there? Oh, that's just what that does, huh? Is that supposed to, like, stop an enemy that's mid-attack or something? I don't really get it. The slow is so brief. I don't think it really matters all that much. What about forwards? Is there... Or is that just the same? No, I think that's the same as neutral. Yeah. Okay. I think I mostly used... Wait, since you're locked, is backwards one? Oh no, it's just the direction you do that in, isn't it? Okay, so left and right just lets you aim that. And if you're neutral, it just goes whatever... Yeah, whatever direction Vernal is facing in the moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just used this. It's useful for a variety of reasons. I can see myself doing something like... almost. You can see what I'm trying to do there, right? Yeah, it does carry the enemy by knocking it in that direction. Really should mess with these training dummies more. I just want to pull off the combo I have in my mind. Or it's sort of a setup. It's like doing some independent thing as Dante in Devil May Cry so that you can land a real impact while the enemy's being hit stunned. Something like... Yeah. That's it. You can have fun with this game. I just want to make it clear. It's not bad. Like, I'm criticizing this game because I care, not because I hate it. I don't know. It's not like anyone's been upset by me. Or anyone's even really commented on this game at all. But still, I want to keep in mind how people might react to what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll check out this area. Go from there. The air here is so dense with spores that it looks like the telecom isn't working. This island seems to have suffered quite a bit of structural damage. Be careful. Can I do some big ol' shenanigans? Oh, there's no... Let's see. Oh, it's just a sign. Well, I can't read that anyway, so... I won't try to get up there now, though it might be possible. Yeah, I'm committing to this place. You need the stomp. I don't know how you would get here without the stomp, but sure. Maybe you could just go straight for... Oh, right. That's saffron, apparently. Saffron! Vernal, what are you doing here? You piece of crap. What was up with ditching me at the arena? Were you scared I was gonna kick the crap out of you too hard? Scared? Maybe, but not to fight you. Still want to fight me though, don't you? More than ever. Please let me have a look around first. I haven't been able to come here for a very long time because of the storm. I'll meet you on the roof of the tallest building. Then we can fight. I don't know if I care about saffron at all. That was a mistake. That was not much better. Okay. We gotta focus up. Maybe I'm a little rusty. Maybe that's how much UFO 50 I've been playing. Should have been paying more attention to the... Wait a minute. Even the dialogue here resets? Yeah, it does. Huh. I guess it's only for boss fights that scenes like that get skipped. Never noticed before. Managed to still clip me with that, huh? Okay, at some point in this area, obviously not now because I don't have enough meter to do it, I will use the new mechanic. It's about frickin' time. Okay, down heavy, obviously. Sort of solves this wave. Yeah, this is actually really easy just because they have 2 poise. I think this both shows the importance of poise and how silly this game is to give enemies variable poise in each fight. Yeah, that's something. That could be kind of fun. I didn't check to see if I could cancel out of that one. And then I messed up the next taunt attack. Time to throw bombs with reckless abandon. I still hate these guys. Damn it. He would turn around like that. I'm just waiting. It's lame, but I'll do it. Damn it. Ah. So irritating, these guys. I really should just lame it out and throw bombs at them. See, hype boys, annoying enemy. All of a sudden things are awful just because of that. I'll be more cautious. I won't commit to anything. Oh yeah, you're probably supposed to hit the birds into the red guys. Should have been obvious, really. Maybe I can build up meter for the third wave. I think it's doable. Gotta remember I can do that as well. Although it doesn't keep you in the air for long, so maybe there isn't much point. How did that guy take poison damage? Poison damage. No, poise damage. I think I knocked the other guy into him, and that's why he took one. That would make sense. Damn it. Yeah, I guess taking damage, charged up the meter. Thing is, I don't even know if the meter's gonna help with those guys. That's how bad they are. If they only had a longer stun duration, like fine, give them 5 poise, but it really does feel futile to even break their poise at all. They are freaking Dark Souls enemies. You just hit them until they die, and until they die, they don't even flinch, pretty much. It's almost like that. I'm just gonna not spend any resources here, because I know how bad this is gonna be. Should have known. That guy committed to projectiles, so I could pull that off. Damn it. Okay, screw it. Ah, really? I get the feeling the previous area put me into a false sense of security. I am not going to make much progress this video. I was gonna pull the trigger on the new meter and everything, but then I just ran into that. Such obnoxious enemies. This is the first time in a while I feel like restarting manually, because this is terrible. Maybe the damage on those is good. Ugh. Maybe I'll just farm pulse off of these guys, but I don't know. Can sort of alternate which one I'm attacking. Yeah, like that. A recovery can still be somewhat impressive, maybe. From an enemy design standpoint, I really found it weird that these guys have a 2-hit melee attack and a 5-hit melee attack that creeps forward as it happens. And one is obviously just worse than the other to deal with. That's the kind of thing you probably shouldn't do when designing enemies, because then which action they choose to use just makes them strictly more difficult. Okay, that's what the meter is. Invincibility, screen nuke, poise damage. The damage is appreciated, but oh man, I hate these enemies so much. You can see how much worse this is when compared to the one Reaper early. Oh right, the projectiles move with him. This blows. I was standing a bit further away because I knew the other guy could reach me. Maybe that's what you do, you just wait for them to do the lunging attack and then you punish them. Yeah, it's just like Elstromiria. Ugh. That's no fun. Okay, that was good. Wasn't even exactly planning to kill him that way. Ugh, that was terrible, and I apologize for being terrible myself. If I'm gonna do a longer video, it's not gonna be combined with such failures, so I'll see. Maybe I'll do like one more fight here. Find an item or two or something. And yeah, such terrible fights I'm not gonna bother with. But yeah, the bloom attack is just screen nuke. As many times as it hits, I think it does 1 poise damage, and it hits a lot. At least 5 times. Because it stunned both of those guys. Good damage, but very uninteresting. Like, Devil Trigger isn't a oh shit button that bails you out. It's something you use very deliberately. And is obviously much more compelling than this. Alright. So I'm covered in spores right now, you can see from the particle effects, and these spores let you jump higher. That's the gimmick of this area. There are spores with different effects. It's actually pretty fun. I like the gimmick. Don't remember where the map is, but that's fine. Still don't want to fight any enemies that are not in force combat encounters. But might as well farm off of them a little bit. I just don't want to kill them to test if you even need to bother with them. There are more of them than I remember. I just wasn't keeping track when I was playing by myself for the first time. I mean, I'm still playing by myself, but you know, playing without the idea that someone is watching. Yeah, you can go in here. But there's just those two guys in there, so I don't care. Ah, there it is. I do kind of like the layout of this place. There's a huge shaft in the middle, which will act as a shortcut eventually. Right, there's that up there. Yeah, well, jumping does give you an extra dash. Or air stepping off of a wall, I guess I could say. I don't remember. How the hell do you get up where the, Oh, right. I see the path. I think. Yeah, there's like a hidden passage, but... Oh, there are! Okay. Forgot about that. I don't think they come up very often, but there are hidden passages that are vertical like that. Okay, there has to be a better way to do this than I am. Maybe I could. No, because before jumping off the wall, I obviously want to dash so that I could do 2 of those dashes. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, the path was for the memory disk. The secret passage is for the memory point. Sure. I guess whether or not you have to make some tough, mutually exclusive decisions with the memory disks depends on how many memory points you end up finding. But if you're good about it, you definitely don't. Now this is reinforced, so just a regular stomp can't smash through it. Another point of interest for later. Haven't been writing down those either, but I think I'll remember all of them. There was a fight here, right? No? What the hell is the point? Ah, there is the other color of spore effect. Though I think I could do some shenanigans up here before I mess with the mushrooms again. Yeah, you can get really high up here with all these tricks that I know about. Another memory point. Oh yeah, this bit with the... Could I get up there yet? Wait. First of all, I should touch this mushroom and see what happens. Alright. Gotta hit it. And now I'm heavy. I think you can figure out what I'm supposed to do. Right, that's the point of the water. So, if I step into this, it washes off, yeah. And if I touch the falling water, it also washes off. So there is a purpose to that room. I just forgot. Before I saw the mushroom. I'm actually supposed to climb over? What was it? I think you could climb over. That's what the grips are there for, right? So I can't cross through there while... through here, I mean. Well, I have the spores, so I need to use these grips that are spaced out specifically for the heavy effect. Avoid some more water. And get back here. Where there's another... yeah, reinforced thing to smash through. And there's also that memory point, which I think I can get right. Well, I'm gonna have to redo the... Can I even... I think it might be possible to get up. I just realized I might have made a mistake. Because I'm pretty sure that going down here is the way forward. Oh yeah, don't even go up when I do that. Okay. So be it then. There will be a way back. Or maybe just walking through the door will get rid of the spores for some reason. Okay. If it works, it works. So yeah, before dropping down all the way, gotta go over there to the reinforced floor with the heavy gravity spores. It doesn't make much sense why mushrooms would mess with your gravity, but I won't question it because at least it's interesting enough gameplay-wise. There. In fact, before I go down to the next area, I think I want to stop it here. I promise not to die so much, or at least try not to. Thank you for watching. Also, I should have said this before that. I'll start the next video with spores on me at this very spot. Which I don't have to do because I can just drop down. And yeah, I should think through the things I say. Again, thank you for watching.